Right. Let's be super clear with this one. I do not know if this is a NextFest demo. I only heard about this on Twitter. It's called Twitter. Whatever. I found out about this on Twitter and through email today as a recommendation by the... I've forgotten what it's called, and I literally found out about it 20 minutes ago. The Onion thing. That's really helpful, isn't it? Layers Deep. Layers Deep. The Layers Deep Kickstarter, which is a... Jesus Christ. This is a great start, isn't it? I found about this through the Layers Deep Kickstarter update, which recommended Pipsqueak as another Kickstarter game. And they said that there's a demo available. So I've downloaded the demo. Lords. So even though it may or may not be a NextFest demo, I'm treating it as such. So it's going to have a maximum, well, I say a maximum. It's going to have 30 minutes. But as well as figuring out is this going to get onto my wish list, because it's a Kickstarter title, it's got 30 minutes realistically to impress me enough to decide whether I'm going to back the Kickstarter or not. And I think this is what Kickstarters need to do. The little soapbox here, please forgive me. The Metroidvania subgenre has become so saturated now with indie titles, both through Kickstarter or otherwise, that if you are going to launch a Kickstarter about a Metroidvania, I think you've got to have a demo, and a good demo, and preferably a vertical slice demo, rather than just, here's the first 15 minutes of our game when there's not really anything except a 2-minute long cutscene intro and maybe some very basic combat. I do not know anything about this, so I'm going to give it 30 minutes. And those 30 minutes start as soon as my phone screen unlocks. Viewing timer. There we go. 30 minutes starts now. Oops. The microphone probably picked that up. That's me dropping my phone on my desk. Pipsqueak is still very early in development. All aspects of the demo are subject to change and improvement. Thank you. Very initial impressions. Would love a slightly harder sound effect for that pot smashing, because I smash a lot of pots. We've got a nice kind of large scale pixel art style here. Everything is very unified. All of the pixels are clearly drawn to the same scale, which is something that I will keep on pushing for. I say pushing for as if anybody actually gives a shit about my opinion. But it's very much something that I believe should be the case. Nice little bit of interactivity there. They didn't need to do that, but they have. Controls feel tight. We've got an in-air roll on L1. L2 brings up a map. I don't know what the speed up thing's for. R2 nothing. R1 nothing. I'm going to take a wild guess that triangle is heal, based on that. We've also got the roll on... Is it the same roll? I think it's the same roll on circle. And attack is on square, as you might expect. That looks like a really creepy eyeball. Okay, let us... Those aren't jumpable. Warning, Will Robinson. What's the warning for? Okay, they're not warnings, they're tutorials. Hedgehogs. Good work, Dema. What did we do? We lost half health? We lost half a health. Hit the chest to open it. Currency. Up to attach to climbable surfaces. Oh. Okay. I have the sneaky suspicion that this is a Unity game potentially made with the Corgi engine. Press circle to dodge incoming attacks. That was not a critique, incidentally. Purely an observation. I myself have played around and used the Corgi engine. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. This is exactly what it is for. And the camera with the right stick. But this reminds me of the kind of... Aha! I found a secret. This reminds me of the climbing on wires, wire mesh fences, a bit like you get in Mario. That game does. Right, what was the... It was that, wasn't it? So we have a grid-based Metroidvania map. We have a giant... Flower? You know, this sword's got plenty of range, and I still managed to not. Dear Lord. Demajen is bad at games. Surprising nobody. I'm going to take one more hit and then heal and see how much it heals for. We got slopes. Oh, bats. Okay, there's one more hit. So triangle. Interesting. It is a heart and a half. That is not what I was expecting. Pretty basic sword combos so far. They may improve, they may not. Yeah, just based on the screen flashes, I suspect I'm probably on the mark with my prediction. Boing. We've got bouncers. Ooh, I spy a big blue chest. Press chair to access your earring collection. It is an ear. And we can put an earring in an ear. We've got pierced. Oh, that's amused me. So we've got... Good work, Demajen. So we've got pierced ears to act as our essentially charm slots. That has tickled me greatly. Admittedly, it doesn't take a lot when I'm in this kind of silly mood. Boing. Uh-huh. I see you, bats. I wonder how long they're going to put these signs in front of chests. Because obviously both of these have been in side areas. Magnet power. I wonder what this does. Money comes to you. Are we going to get more ear piercings as we go through then? Yep, turn that. Lever opens the door. Hit the lever to continue. Yeah, everything's got a nice amount of feel and screen shake. Oh! That was a collapsing platform. Ah! Okay, that's our way up. Is this going to link round? No, that's not the right button. That's the button. No, this is not going to link round to where we were before, in which case... It's a locked door. Getting through there. Okay. Yeah, the controls feel great. Very tight, very responsive. Oh, I almost cocked that up. Speaking of cocking things up. Oh. Ooh, how am I getting that? Pogo. Oh, not quite. Ah. Okay, well, it's only a red chest. Locked. That'd be a boss door. Oh! I was wondering what that was and whether I was going to be able to pick it up. But it's like, nope, that is in fact the pivot points for that collapsing platform. We also have D-pad movement. I keep forgetting to check this. I know a lot of people are adamant that D-pad movement is the only way that platformers should be played. And don't get me wrong, one of the reasons why I love the DualSense controller so much is because it's got a really good, in my opinion, D-pad. But a lot of the times I don't know what that was supposed to be. A lot of the time I will play with the analog stick, just for comforts. Bed this way. Boing. Not a little further away than I thought it was going to be. I keep on doing that. Is this linking us around to the bed? Ow. Bats. I think this sword's actually got a little bit of a bigger hitbox than I've given it credit for. I think this may be a shortcut back to the very first tiers. Okay. Everything refilled. Enemies respawned. Pots rebuilt. So we can farm them for currency. Yes, this feels very much like I want a good quality platformer to feel. See how I timed the words with the jumping then? That was intentional. Whoa! I'd forgotten about you, fellas. My question is gonna be, what maketh Pipsqueak different? What is the game's USP, its unique selling points? You know, I'm enjoying what it is doing, but it needs to be doing something other than just being a good platformer. Barrel bots. Guardian of the Boers. Nice. Oh, you jump. You slice. He's got a fake out as well. Yeah, if you get far enough away from him. Oh, that was intentional. Okay, strobing effect needs to be toned down. I am not susceptible to them, but that was a bit much. Oh no, is that it? Continue exploring. Okay, any demo that makes me say, oh, is that it? Obviously has done something right in terms of its gameplay. I am, however, still not certain what makes this different. You know, it's fun. I'm enjoying it, but it's not doing anything that I haven't seen before. So that is something that I would like to know. Yeah, what makes this different? Press L2 to check your map. Yes, thank you. Done that. L2 is an odd button to map things to. So if I'd gone up, there's a couple of doorways that I've missed. I'm going to go and explore them because the demo was quite short. I've got the time, and I want to try and work out what they're going for as regards. This is what makes our game different. Did I explore down here? I did. Assuming they've got something that makes their game different. And then in, I don't know, a few minutes, depending on how long it takes me to get through the next little bit of this, I will check out the Kickstarter page. Because I haven't looked at it yet. And hopefully that will tell me something about the game and what they are going for, because you kind of have to with a Kickstarter page. It's like, we're collecting coins. What are they for? What do I need coins for? I'd like to know. Okay, that's the other side of that bit that we were just in, yeah. I do really like the feel of the jump. It's got a good feel, good variable jump height to it. Camera seems solid. I think that might be it. Oh no, there's a room up there that we haven't. What's this room? I remember this room. There's a door to the right. Haha! I have skills. And if you believe... Oh, it was the big locked door. That's what that's there for. So I'm assuming we just canny get through that in the demo. What is this? Oh, it's speed up the mouse cursor so that we can zoom? Scroll. Scroll is the word that I'm after. Around the map better. Got custom map markers. Automatically a bonus from me. That seems then like that is likely everything that we can do. Okay, let's go back to the main menu and let's scroll over to the Kickstarter. Yes, there we go. This is made in Game Maker Studio, apparently. So not a Unity game, and therefore definitely not using the Corgi engine. Pipsqueak, a Metroidvania starring Tofu, a small mouse exploring a strange and dangerous world. Metroidvania starring Tofu, a small mouse, yes. Uncover the truth of the expansive labyrinth through exploration, discovery, combat, and platforming challenges. Bring hope to this dying land and its tiny inhabitants in this grand adventure of mouse-sized proportions. Let's get rid of my search history. Fluid traversal, yes. Satisfying combat, allowing expressive gameplay. Fluid traversal, yes. Satisfying combat probably is going to need a little bit more. Going to need to see a bit more of it. Explore a large interconnected world, fight your way through 5 distinct areas. So a reasonable size, but not massive Metroidvania. Different abilities that change the flow of combat and traversal. 20 combat enhancing earrings to give us an edge in battle. 60,000 Australian dollars to get funded. Die shop so you can change your character's look. Coal cave, I'm assuming, is a new area. In fact, we've even got pictures of what the different palettes would look like. New area. And some other stretch goals. New bits and pieces if you pledge a certain amount. What are the tiers like? There's a few people I've noticed doing this. Naming the credits tier that doesn't actually include a copy of the game. Which is in my opinion, kind of a weird way of doing it, but, you know, it is what it is. 14 quid, 25 Australian dollars, estimated delivery December 2026, so there were ways off launch. This feels like a good foundation, though, and they're a chunk of the way through their actual goal so far. I am going to wishlist that. I think I will back it, because that's not a huge amount of money, 14 quid. I do think, though, that it is going to need a chunk of USP. So what is it that is interesting about this game? You know, what makes it different to things that I have already played many, many times? Because right now, I like the art style and I like the feeling of the game, but it's not doing anything new. Don't get me wrong, we don't need to be innovative on every single game, but we need to be at least a little bit iterative. The core is here. The foundations of the house that is Pipsqueak are solid, in my opinion. It plays and feels great. It feels really good. And if you don't believe me, try the demo for yourself, because I think this actually feels very, very precise and good indeed. Which is why I thought it was Unity, actually, because my experience with Game Maker Studio games haven't felt like this. Even something like 9 Years of Shadows, which if I remember correctly, was also Game Maker. Or no, did we say that it wasn't Game Maker? But it looked kind of like it was. I can't remember. It's been a while. My experience with GMS2 games has been a little bit rocky at times in terms of the feel of the games. I think the Tarnishing of Juxtia was Game Maker Studio 2. But yeah, this feels good. It feels like a really, really good foundation, and it's an early gameplay demo that I hope that they can build on. The map works fine. I really like the pixel art style. You know, it's not the world's most exciting map system, but it works. Interestingly enough, a complete aside, it is much, much easier to find a mini-map tutorial for Game Maker Studio 2 than it is for Unity. Don't ask me why, but a grid-based one like this, or like Super Metroid, way, way easier to find help for a mini-map system like this than it is for Unity. I found this out a couple of years ago when I was having a little bit of a faff around in Unity, and the year before that when I was having a little bit of a faff around with Game Maker Studio 2. So I know a little bit of, well, I mean, it's been 3 years at this point since I did my GMS2 stuff, so I can't remember how it works. But yeah, just a complete aside. Yeah, keep working away at this. Keep, you know, adding features, giving it more uniqueness. It's got a very, very adorable, cool visual style, which I really appreciate. I want to know more about story, how much of it there is one. I want to know what kind of Metroidvania abilities that we are going to get, because we haven't seen anything of that sort in this. The only thing that's making this a Metroidvania for me right now is the fact that it's got a world map. You know, there's no abilities. Maybe we get the climb ability as a power, you know, a wall jump, maybe even... no, I wouldn't make the dodge roll a Metroidvania ability, but an air dash or something like that would probably be, you know, good choice, and so on and so forth. The foundation is here. So I'm going to go and wishlist, and I think I'm going to go and put down a pledge for this, because, yeah, as I said, 14 quid, not a lot of money, and as long as it's a fairly sizable game, you know, I think this could be something interesting. Even if it's not necessarily a very deep game, you know, not everything has got to be super complicated. Sometimes you can have something like the Ramsey, which was reasonably short, reasonably simple, but actually still really good fun to explore and 100%. This does remind me of that a little bit. Only a little bit. A smidgen. It's the art, I think. Yeah, I like the art style. I like the art style a lot. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Oh, and I'd love to know what we can actually spend our currency on as well. I noticed a lot of games do that, especially game demos. They give you a currency to collect, but they don't give you any indication as to the kind of things you're eventually going to be able to buy with them. That's one of the reasons why I really like the Voidwrought demo. So, don't know why I clap my hands then? Because I can. Thank you very much for watching. This has been the Pipsqueak Kickstarter demo, or as it's somewhat entertainingly known, mouseprototype.exe. So, you know, at least they're honest about what it is. But yeah, it really does remind me of the feel of the Corgi engine, but in Game Maker Studio. So that's an impressive, because Corgi engine is a really good platformer controller foundation for a Unity game. Not sponsored. Until next time, I feel like I've witted quite a lot in this video. I'm not even trying to pad it out or anything. Until next time, stay safe, stay fabulous. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.